vlogged in about 2 months. It's been ages, and I've got some annual leave for the next couple of weeks, and I'm only in the office like 1 or 2 days each week, so I thought it was the perfect opportunity to do some vlogging and I guess kind of to keep me company, because Andy's still working. The kids are off for summer, but they're kind of engaged in their own activities, whether it's like gaming or going swimming, biking. I thought it was a great opportunity to do some stuff that I've wanted to do, and also just hang out and do some vlogging, which is really exciting. I also want to do a batch of filming, so I want to do some what I eat in a days, and I also want to do a favourites video, just because I've not done one of those in a couple of months, and there's definitely so much that I've been loving. Notice I've had a fringe put into my hair. Now it's not like a typical all the way across, although I think this was a nice transition to maybe start thinking about it, because I would like a fringe to come right over like so, but I'm not quite sure, so you'll have to let me know what you think. But for now, when I tie this up, you can really see that the bangs have been, or the fringe has definitely been cut in. But the nice thing about this is I can still tie it up and have that romantic framing across my face, but also if I wanted to just kind of do my own thing that I'm used to, I can also do that. So yeah, I really like it. I only had it done yesterday. Let me know what you guys think, but I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all happy, healthy, and you're all doing good. So there are no major plans. This is going to be a pottering about the house, spend a week with me sort of thing, doing lots of different bits and bobs. I have some cleaning chores that I want to take care of. I want to do some baking. I want to do some pottering about in the garden. I need to nip out bit for bits and bobs. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy it. So give it a thumbs up if you do, and leave a comment. Let me know how you all are and what you've all been up to and how you're all doing. But anyway, I've just had breakfast. I have an avocado shop due any moment, and I want to make some lunch. So I hope you enjoy spending the week with us, and yeah, let's go. Just about to have some lunch, so I'm making a fish finger sandwich. So I've got these jumbo fish fingers that I'm just going to pop in the air fryer. I noticed that these were in Tesco yesterday when I nipped over, and I've never seen this flavour of Quavers before. It's the Red Leicester, so I thought I would do like a little taste test now, because I am such a fan of the original Quaver. Like, for me, it's definitely like my favourite childhood crisp. I just love it. So they smell quite strong, and they're a little bit darker in colour, and they really do taste like Red Leicester cheese. Like, they really do. It made sense to do a little grocery haul. So I have my beef bolognese pasta bake for Harrison, which is honestly, I think it's his favourite. You guys have seen it in many a vlog. I have an avocado steak. This is just a rump steak. I think one night during the week Andy and I are going to have steak and chips. Speaking of chips, I have my frites that I always get. I got some fresh raspberries. I've got some spring onions as well, the larger ones. I have a pot of munch fudge, although I think we did get 2 of those, and I also got some cheddar. Obviously this is in no particular order, this is just what's coming out of the bags. Next we have some Madagascar vanilla custard, which I'm going to use tonight when I make the crumble. My new obsession, which is the whipped creamy Barbour's cheddar dip. This is so good, along with these crisps here, which are just the lightly cooked or lightly salted. I have my mini rice cakes that I've been really enjoying taking to work. We needed some pasta, some McVitie's Gold. We really like these, Andy and I, just with a brew at night, nothing too heavy, but we want a bit of something sweet. And I also have some bananas. Next we have some milk buns. We really enjoy these, especially if we're having like homemade smash burgers or panko burgers. Some young spinach, some eggs, blackberries as well. We also have a pizza. I thought I got the bigger one, but turns out I picked up the small one. Bit of a fail. A spaghetti bolognese micro meal just for during the week, just to ease. Some deli style coleslaw, and I also got an extra mature cheddar. These are really good as well if you're having like a garden party or a barbecue, or you just want picky bits. It's really delicious with lots of flavour in it. I have my wholemeal wraps, my avocado card, 2 packs of my favourite poppadoms, which you guys have seen so many times, a 6-pack of tuna, and also, oh no, it's a 4-pack actually, not a 6-pack, and also a mascarpone sauce. Finally, we have 2 mac and cheeses, and one of my favourite things, the garlic and coriander luncheon meat. I really like this for a quick lunch. So Layla and I have decided we just cannot sit in with this sunshine any longer, so we're coming out for a walk. It's just the 2 of us, and we thought we'd just walk to the local park and just have a bit of a mooch. Hopefully the ice cream van will still be there. Layla's got an attack of the funnies, not quite sure why or what she's laughing at, but anyway, we're off to the park before dinner. I got back from our walk about an hour and a half ago. We came in, made dinner. I basically made some smash burgers. We all had different things tonight because we had loads of bits and bobs of leftovers that needed eating, and I just thought I'm gonna make smash burgers with the mince that we had, but instead of having them on a burger bun, I did them in a lettuce wrap because I much prefer that. Sometimes I find burger buns are a little bit stodgy for me and a bit too heavy. So we had that, and I've just popped the crumble in the oven, so I'm going to do that with some custard for dessert, which I'm very excited about. But in the meantime, Andy's about to go for a bath, and I'm just having a bit of a lie down on the couch, if I'm honest. I feel like being out in the hot sun is kind of taking it out of me a little bit. So I'm going to have a lie down while Andy has a bath, and then once he gets down we'll have some dessert together, and we might start the new Wednesday. If we don't start the new Wednesday, just because I keep putting it off because I'm like, no, it's not autumn yet. We should watch it in the autumn because it's cozy and Halloweeny vibes. But I also keep seeing spoilers that I don't want to see. So yeah, I'm going to figure out whether I want to watch Wednesday or if I'm going to just put a film on. So yeah, very cozy, chilled night. I'll probably most likely check in tomorrow again now. I do have a couple of things I want to do tomorrow. I need to clean Andrew and I's Barbour jackets so that I can re-wax them. So I need to wash them down first with like a sponge and a bowl. So I need to do that tomorrow. But apart from that, it's just kind of chilling. I want to do some foodie content as well. I want to make these lovely tuna wraps for lunch. So again, just a cozy day with the kids tomorrow with myself. Andy's got work, but yeah, I do have a couple of things that I need to do. And I made an order on Anthropology a few days ago. Hopefully that'll come in time for this vlog so I can show you that, because I've got a really cute autumnal piece I'm quite excited about. But yeah, the rest of the evening is just going to be spent chilling, I think, which I'm really looking forward to, just because I don't know why, I'm just incredibly tired. But I did have a favourites video just go up, which is exciting, so if you haven't seen that, make sure you go and watch it. This kitchen just smells like apples, cinnamon, berries. Oh god, if autumn had a scent, it would be this. There is nothing better, nothing more comforting. I'm gonna give that another 10 minutes. It smells incredible, smells delicious, but I want it to be a little bit more golden. Like, it is golden, but I really want it to be golden. So I'm gonna add another 10 minutes to that and see what I come out with, because I really want it to be like caramelized, like the crumble. I cannot wait. Honestly, if autumn had a scent, it's this. Dun, 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 dun. Just running Layla's bath and getting her pajamas ready when she gets out. And then I think I might end today's part of the vlog, just because I'm not up to anything special tonight. We're just going to chill. I think that we are going to save Wednesday for a bit later on, just because there's only 4 episodes and I think we'll just get through it, and I'm trying to savor it and not kind of just go crazy and watch it all at once. So I think we are going to leave it. So we'll probably watch another film. Maybe that Adeline 8, what is it? Something Adeline, The Age of Adeline or something. I keep seeing it on Instagram. It's not new, it's from like 2015 or something like that, but the advert looked really cool. But anyway, I'm gonna get my PJs on myself while I'm waiting, actually. These pajamas I really like. I mentioned them in my recent favorite video that just went live, and they're these linen scalloped PJs from Chelsea Piers. Look how gorgeous they are. So I'm gonna like try and lean down and get my pajama pants on without flashing you guys, because yeah, I don't want to flash you guys on the internet. This isn't OnlyFans. But anyway, yeah. And there we go, there's the top. Really comfortable, really nice, light and airy. I just really like these. I just, again, really lovely for warmer days, and you just want to be comfy, you know. So I really love these. Anyway, yeah, I feel like the plan is to get the kids sorted, and then and then we will most likely sit down, get some snacks and watch a film. But whilst I'm waiting for Layla to have a shower, because I do help her blow drying her hair, I'm just going to get some washing put away, and I think Andy's sorting out the kitchen, so I'm just going to get up here and yeah, just pop some washing away. It's the next day now, guys. I didn't vlog yesterday for a few reasons. First off, I didn't actually have that much to do. I just wanted to sponge those Barbour jackets down. I ended up just hanging out with the kids, and then we went for a walk, but because I had both of them and I wanted to have my wits about me and stuff, and then I came back, watched a bit of TV with them, roasted a chicken, did my tan, and had a bit of a self-care evening like I mentioned. And then Andy and I watched that Age of Adeline film, which was so good. I really enjoyed it. It wasn't anything kind of groundbreaking. It was a bit predictable in areas, but I really enjoyed the story and I thought it was really sweet. And I also sponged those Barbour jackets down so that today I can finally go on to wax them. I'm very excited, but I'm also nervous because I've never done this before and I don't want to ruin our jackets. Hopefully I won't, because it's the official barber wax, so hopefully it'll all work out okay. But yeah, I hope you're all good. It's really warm today despite it being grey, so I have my shorts on and my Lucy and Yak t-shirt. I've had this for years. I love it so much. Every time I wear this I get comments on it, especially when I wear it for a meeting at work, because it's so Stranger Things and Stand By Me. It's so nice, it's so cool. Today I have a treat arriving and I'm so excited. So I don't know if you guys have heard of the bakery Get Baked. It's not sponsored. They're famous for the Bertha and Bert cake, and a friend of mine who's a fellow foodie, he said you need to try the peanut butter Bert cake, but get the bundle that comes with the fudge sauce and the cocoa dusted nuts. And I was like, oh, you know, I'm trying to eat healthy, but actually that does sound pretty incredible. I'm not really one for chocolate cake, but he said no, you have to try it, especially as a bundle. So I ordered it and it's arriving today, and I'm gonna do a taste test online to see what it's like. I don't know what we're up to tonight. We definitely did make plans for a friend and her daughters to come around for a takeaway, so I've just messaged her to see if that's still happening. If not, I might cook us a lovely family pasta. If she is coming around, then we'll continue with our plan, which is ordering from one of our favourite takeaways and having a Mario Kart night. Otherwise, it'll just be us, and I'll probably cook because we tend to have our takeaway on a weekend and not midweek. And we'll probably just chill out and watch a film again. And I'm actually off tomorrow as well, so it'll be nice to have a chill day tomorrow. And then, yeah, no other real plans. I'm gonna go down, get a coffee, and then we're gonna look to start waxing those jackets, because I would like to get them hung outside to kind of dry, especially because there's no sun. Like, it's warm, but there isn't much sun, and I think that's the perfect opportunity to get them outside. Barbour jackets have dried quite nicely. I basically just went over these with a sponge. I diluted a fabric capsule, washing capsule, in some water, and then I just got a sponge and completely just kind of wiped all of the areas over to make sure everything was kind of clean. I did a bit of spot cleaning on there as well, and just took the time to kind of give them a really thorough hand wash to make sure all the marks were removed, all the dust was removed, and they were ready for waxing. And yeah, it didn't take too much time, and then I put them out in the sun to dry, and then this morning I've come down and they are, you know, perfect for waxing. They're completely dry, and that is exactly what we need. So this is the wax that I purchased from the Barbour store. I would always recommend to go for the official wax, because obviously you don't want to wreck them, and you want to make sure that whatever you're coating your very expensive Barbour jacket in is legit stuff that they recommend. So this says that I need to basically put it in a pan of hot water, and basically to let the wax melt. The wax is melted. I have this Scrub Daddy sponge, which is abrasive on one side but smooth on the other. I think I'm going to go with this side. Okay, so I've got a new sponge, and I'm just going to kind of buff it in, like, and get any of the excess from around the pockets and work it in a bit better so it doesn't kind of dry thick. Not gonna lie, doing that jacket took longer than anticipated. It looks great. I've just popped it in the garden so it can kind of dry. It said it should take about 20 to 30 minutes. I think it's gonna take longer, but I did douse it. Like, I don't know if I used too much, but anyway, whilst I was doing the jackets, my Get Baked order arrived. I am so excited. I can't try this until I've had lunch. So I've just popped a couple of crumpets in, so I'm gonna tie my hair back, have my lunch, and then I'm gonna try this bad boy. I'm so excited. My friend's I sent him a picture saying it's arrived, and he's like, follow the instructions and let me know exactly what you think. So after lunch, I'm going to try it for the first time, and I'm so excited. It comes with the Money Life Cocoa Dusted Peanuts, the Get Baked peanut butter chocolate fudge sauce, which sounds incredible, and then this absolutely hefty, gigantic wedge of the Burt peanut butter. I cannot tell you how great this smells and how excited I am to eat it. I'm only going to try a small amount. Like, I'm literally just going to try a mouthful, and then Andy and I will have this together tonight. because I don't want to kind of eat it without him. Plus, we won't even eat all of that. We'll probably eat half of that between us, and then we'll have half for tomorrow, which is perfect. I'm going to keep lunch really simple. I'm going to have 2 crumpets with the M&S whipped cheddar spread. I would normally put butter on these, but I feel like with the cheese spread, that's probably enough calories in my opinion. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to pop some of the spread on. This is so delicious, guys. Like, you should definitely give it a try if you haven't done already. In fact, I'm going to have one with the cheese on it, and then I'm going to have one with butter, because I do love a crumpet with butter on it. And as soon as this is the last of the chutney, I'm just going to use the same. Pretty much getting the last out of this now. I'm just going to pop it on top. And this is going to add a sweetness to the sharpness, and it's going to be delicious. There we go. It's the next day now. Yesterday was a little bit of a fail, to be honest. I did try the cake and I got so excited about it that I forgot to film it. Like, I can't even. But I put more of the sauce on and more of the nuts. So I thought I would, again, give it a day 2 test just to see. You know, I think it's even better today. That is so delicious. Every element of it is just so tasty. And the richness and the nuts and all the different textures, and then the fudge sauce. Like, it's by far the best chocolate cake I've ever had. The weather is chef's kiss. I've spent an hour in the garden. I need to go and cream up actually, because I feel like between yesterday and today I have burnt slightly. So yeah, I might go and cream up in a second, because I do want to spend more time in the garden just kind of pottering about. But now it's time for lunch, so I'm not that hungry, so I might end up having something similar to yesterday, but I need to go and see what the kids want to eat. I'm not gonna lie, today has been a bit of a fail because the weather's so nice. We've just spent the day in the garden, so there hasn't been much to vlog. And I've thoroughly enjoyed just kind of chilling out and hanging out with the kids. I did have a knock at the door though, because my ASOS order arrived. I just ordered this little Levi's t-shirt, which I really like, with this kind of cowboy print on it. It's not for everybody, but I really like it. And also my soft bristle brushes arrived from Amazon that I'm going to use to brush the Barbour jackets. It's just basically a soft bristle brush, natural horsehair, so it'll be nice and gentle on the fabric, but it'll let me kind of brush the excess wax and just make sure it's nice and conditioned. So yeah, I feel like I definitely have caught the sun. Like, yeah, I definitely have. And yeah, I am gonna continue vlogging because I appreciate I've not really done much today, so I'll probably vlog the weekend. So I have a couple of days off now because I'm working, and then I'll vlog at the weekend and perhaps into early next week. But I hope that's okay. I hope you all enjoy the mucking about style. I'm just making a pasta at the minute. I'm making spaghetti bolognese. Well, I'm having it with like a julienne courgette instead of the pasta. I might have like a bit of pasta and the courgette, just because I haven't had much today. I had one crumpet just because the weather, it really takes it out of me. But I did have that chocolate cake this morning, like a few spoons of that, and I am likely to finish that with Andy this evening because it just needs eating and I love it. But I did have some of that whipped cheddar cheese on my crumpet today, and that was, but honestly all I did was I filled my Stanley cup up and I went and sat in the garden for about 3 hours. Andrew got home early because it's so warm in his office that they just literally couldn't sit. This is really satisfying. You might be wondering, why are there 2 pans? Adult version, kid boring version with hardly any veg. I think I'm really happy with how this is re-waxed. Like, it's probably hard for you to tell on camera, but that's come out really well. Really chuffed with it. And now It's all water resistant again and looks brand new. Stoked. Now Saturday, so I finished work until next Thursday and we have lots of lovely things planned for the weekend. Today we just have a bit of errand running that we need to do, bits and bobs of uniform. I want to drop my phone off to get it fixed because I've dropped it and smashed the back, which is a bit of a ball ache, but it needs to be done. I need to pick up some stuff for dinner tonight, and yeah, there's just a few bits of errand stuff I want to do. Andy and I want to do a bit of gardening as well today. And then tomorrow we're planning on taking a trip to the city centre, Manchester, all four of us, and we're going to go and have a lunch, get the last bits of school stuff, and just have a mooch around before the holidays finish. So I have a new t-shirt on today because the weather is delightful. In fact, I'll try and do a little outfit of the day. Excuse all the washing, but I have my Topshop shorts on, the denim shorts. When it comes to my top half, as I mentioned, I have my new Levi's t-shirt and I'm wearing it with my boat shoes that I showed you. Did I show you these in my vlog? I think I showed these in my favourites video. That's where I've showed them you before. So this is what they look like, and again, I just really like how they look with denim shorts, and if it gets chilly later I can just put an Aran knit on, and yeah, really nice comfortable fit. And now the plan is just to get the kids ready and to head out for the day. So we're already in the car now, about to head off. Harrison's just gone to his grandparents because the last thing he wants to do is go traipsing around in the sun looking for school uniform. Besides, his has been bought because he's out of Borough. So yeah, his was done online. I can't believe it. Harrison's going into year 11. This time next year he'll be getting ready for college, which absolutely blows my mind. He was put forward for his maths and English GCSE, which is, we're so proud of him. He's done so well, and Layla's done really well this year as well, finishing year 7 and heading into year 8. I honestly do not know where the time has gone. Anyway, just about to go and get a last few bits and enjoy the last of this wonderful summer that we've been having with this epic weather. Honestly, this is practically unheard of for the UK to actually have a decent summer, so I am soaking up every single moment of it.
What? This is what I'm going to do.
Not that now.
That's what I did. A turn though. You've done the turn. You've done the turn. That's you.
What is?
Why is it embarrassing to see me do it when that's what you do all the time?
Yeah, that would.
It's a little one.
We can get on Amazon and do it last time.
Alright.
Yeah?
Right. Where are we?
Over there. We are back from, well, we're not back, we're in the car, finished our errands now, so we can finally go home. I can get a drink, and then I think the plan is to spend a little bit of time in the garden, and then tonight for dinner we picked up the recipes to make panko chicken burgers, which I'm very excited about. I haven't had anything to eat this morning since I had my breakfast, which was a couple of crumpets with a bit of cheese, so I'll definitely be ready for it. But I did pick up one of the new viral M&S cookies. We tried one last week. I think we had the double chocolate, which was mega, and then today I've got the white chocolate and raspberry cheesecake. I think it's the last one in the store as well, so maybe when we'll get in we'll share that and have, well, I'll have a bit of it, I'll have at least a try of it, and then we might have the rest of it this afternoon. But yeah, Andy's just taking the trolley back. And I did get a few bits actually. I got myself a nice top from New Look, like a knitted tank top, which was quite nice. I dropped my phone off for repair, so that's not going to be back now until Monday, Tuesday, which is a bit of a bummer, but it needed doing. I had to send it. Whilst we were there, we got Layla's phone lens fixed because she has my Pro Max that I had not last year, the year before, so I gave her that, and she dropped it by accident and cracked one of the camera lenses, which meant it did work but it was slightly blurry, so I've just gone and got that fixed while we were there, which was ideal. And I think apart from picking up the bits and bobs of uniform, we did everything that we set out to do, which is great. So yeah, off home and hopefully cozy dinner later on and just some nice family time. We are back from the shopping trip and Andy and I are just about to nip out to the people that live opposite us because they've got loads of wood that they don't need, so we're going to take it so that we can use it for our wood burner, which is incredible because wood's quite expensive now. But I did nip to Home Bargain, so I thought I'd show you a few things that we picked up. We got some Pantene shampoo, we got some Nivea bubble bath, lovely. We also got some pink stuff, all-purpose floor cleaner, which I'm going to use when we deep clean the bathroom today because we're out for the day tomorrow. As I mentioned before, we're all going to Manchester for the day, so normally when I would do my deep clean on a Sunday, we're not going to be here, so I'm going to do that later. So you might get a bit of cleaning content. Toothpaste, I also picked up some soap for the bathroom and also the sink downstairs. I'm going to see Dusty rolling around in the garden. I got some Harpic toilet gel, nothing exciting here guys. I got some fabric softener, the Comfort Perfume Creations, shower gel, original source, we really like this stuff. We also got some wipes for both the kitchen and the bathroom, so I got the Dettol multi-purpose. I think this is the peach one and this is the tropical sunset, which we've not used before. Hopefully they will be quite nice. And then finally I also got some Imperial Leather Foam Bursts shower gel, which is the lychee and lotus flower. And I also picked up a top from New Look, but what I'll do is I will sit down and show you that upstairs because my Anthropology order arrived as well and I got a beautiful throw which I'm yet to open, so I'll show you that and the top when I've gone and got the wood. But for now we're gonna go and get that wood as I've mentioned, and then we'll sit down, try that cookie and have a bit of a relax and a chill, and then I'll go upstairs before we start making dinner. Look at this, I can actually feel how soft this is. Like, I don't know if this is going to translate, but look. It smells really good, so I'm just going to give it a quick... Oh, it's soft in the middle, Andy, look at that.
Nice.
Oh, let's see. I'm just trying to break it a little bit so I don't have to... Oh my god, it's so soft in the middle.
Good.
That was really good. This actually has cheesecake on the inside. Like, look at how soft and squishy that is. Oh my goodness, this is like a pink cheesecake filling right in the centre. So I thought it'd be a good time to quickly show you guys the stuff that I picked up. Both today, but also a couple of orders, like the Anthropology one that I've mentioned. So the first thing I got, I wasn't planning on getting this, but I saw it and I really liked it. And it's just this knitted little vest, kind of like, what do they call these? There is a name for them and I can never remember, but I tried this on and I just really liked it. Like, is it a tank vest, like a knitted tank top? I just really like it. I think it'd be ideal for the office, transitioning into autumn when it's still, you know, warm enough for a short sleeve, but you want a bit of a layer on top. This feels really fantastic quality, especially considering it's, you know, New Look. I think this was part of their Kind range, So it contains at least 25% recycled polyester, and it's super soft. It's really nice. It's kind of like this mink colour. I would have got this in an XS, but they didn't have it. But the small's fine, especially considering the fact that I'm likely to wear it with a t-shirt underneath or something like that. This was £20, and yeah, I really like that. And you guys will know, especially if you've been around here for a while, that I love my overalls, I love my dungarees, and all the pairs that I own are the Levi's ones with the little stitch paneling. And sometimes I want to wear them, but it's just too hot for dungarees, but I really want that style. And I know that they do the short version of them. So I had a pair in my ASOS basket. They were like £80, which is quite typical for Levi's shorts. But then I went on Vinted and I saw the exact same pair for £15 in my size, worn once. So I bought them and I thought, you know what, if they don't fit, I could probably resell these, but looking at them, they'll be absolutely fine. They are like perfect condition. You can tell that these just haven't been worn, and they have the little, same as my dungarees, my bigger ones, they have the little stitching on the front, like the little label. And to get these for £15 is just, it's crazy. So I'll put them in the wash, and then I might even wear these tomorrow when we go into town, because they're really lovely. I just need to fasten all of the buttons and stuff and just make sure. But looking at them, I mean, I would say she's right, these have not been worn really. So I was really stoked to find these, because I was literally about to order them for £80, which, you know, like I said, it's not, you know, it's not a bad price for Levi's overalls, but the fact that I've managed to get these for 15 quid is an absolute steal. Finally, my Anthropology order is here, and I know that it's a little bit crazy to be talking about throws at the moment, but if I bought this in the autumn, I can guarantee you it'll be sold out, because the colours are just beautiful. So I thought we'd have a look together, because I've only seen this online, and I love a throw. I am such a nap person in autumn winter. Like, I'm also that person that at night, if we're watching a film, I always want a blanket. And I just can't wait. This looks beautiful. It's not going to be for everybody. It's a little bit Mary Poppins, but look at how gorgeous the colours are on this fluffy, beautiful throw. So on one side you have like the burnt rust orange, and then the rest of it is just these beautiful flowers. Like, how gorgeous is this? And it's massive as well. It's absolutely huge. So I just love it so much. I'll pop a link to this down below in case you want to go and try it. They do have different styles, but this will be going away now until probably kind of October time, when I'll get it back out with the autumn decor. But I mean, look how gorgeous this is. And yeah, so I thought I would show you that. So the plan now is for me to get some house shorts on, or some mucking about shorts, so that I can start to make dinner. And then after dinner, I need to deep clean my bathroom and hoover my bedroom and do all of that good stuff. So I'm going to pop this in the top of the wardrobe for a more appropriate time, but I thought I would show you. And I'm also going to try these on super quickly. So I got them in the size 8, and so far they are looking pretty perfect for me, which is ideal. I'm really crap at, you know, for the amount I wear dungarees, never gets any easier getting them on by yourself. But anyway, yeah, these are just like perfect. Like, look what I find. £15, are you kidding me? They are so cute. For dinner, I've just whipped up some homemade panko burgers. These are so good. Basically, I just squash some chicken breasts between some parchment paper and flatten them out, and then I do a panko flour egg situation. Deep fry them for a couple of minutes till they get nice and crispy, and then I pop them in the oven for the remainder of their cooking time. We are going to have them with the M&S milk buns. I have a bit of leftover quiche here. I've crispied up some bacon as well. So yeah, just gonna serve up and we'll have dinner. it's a few days later now. In fact, this is genuinely a weekly vlog because we come full circle and it's the same time it was when I started this vlog last week. How are we all? I hope you're all doing well. I didn't vlog over the weekend because we took the kids out to Manchester, like I said. I think I did vlog on the Saturday actually, and then I had a break yesterday, and then I'm back today for the final day. And I literally just dashed out to M&S because I saw something on Saturday that I thought would be perfect for my trip to Italy next year. So I have 2 holidays booked so far for next year. Greece with the family, like the kids, and then one very special trip for just Andy and I to Italy for my 40th. And I saw this skirt on Saturday and I loved it. I fell in love with it, and I thought, I love it. And you guys might have seen it in the vlog, the polka dot one, like earlier on. And I didn't buy it because the size 8 looked like it might be a tiny bit too big for me. I thought I'll go home, I'll try and order the size 6. It is sold out everywhere. Like, not only is it sold out everywhere online in every size and you can't reserve stock in store and things, but it's also every single store I've been in, a size 6 is sold out. I found one, a size 8 local to me, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go home, try it. If I love it and it's a tiny bit big, I can get my mother-in-law or my friend to take it in for me. So I picked up the beautiful polka dot ruffled skirt. How perfect is this going to be for Rome next year? Like, I see this with a little black camisole and my little hat, walking around the old town, eating gelato, eating pasta, or even for an evening meal. Like, I just love it. Not only do I love the polka dots and the fact that they're different sizes, I just love the ruffles, and I think it's just breathtaking. In fact, when I was paying for this at the till, the woman said to me, I didn't even know we had that skirt, it's so beautiful. And I was like, I know, I've been searching for it everywhere in my size, and I'm just so stoked I've managed to get one. And yeah, I'll try that on later. Hopefully it will be great. I have lost a bit of weight recently, and the reason is I've not been doing anything special. I've not been on my bike, I've not been doing any particular workouts. What I have been doing is ensuring I'm getting my 10,000 steps a day in. Now, I know that the 10,000 steps a day thing is a bit of a myth, and everybody's step challenge is different based on their height, their weight, their fitness goals, their circumstances. There are loads of factors that come into play when working out how many steps are ideal for you, but I try and aim for 10,000 where I can. It's not always possible. I work from home, and I also do 2 days a week in the office. When I'm doing my 2 days a week in the office, it's easy to hit 10,000. When I'm working from home and I'm just sat at my desk or, you know, working wherever, it's actually quite difficult to get those 10,000 steps in unless I go for a walk throughout the day, unless I go for a walk after my evening meal and that kind of thing. So I invested in a walking pad. I got mine from Deer Run. I've seen loads of people recommend it, loads of fitness influencers recommend it and talk about it, and I thought that would be so handy for days when it's a bit grey and I don't really want to venture outside, but also while I'm on meetings where I don't need to speak or I don't need to do much, or if I'm like, you know, a team presentation where my input isn't specifically needed apart from to pay attention and to listen, I can get my steps in and I can walk. So yeah, I'm really stoked with the results that I've seen, because I have been feeling so much fitter, so much more trimmer, but I haven't actually been making that much effort. And the convenience of this is so handy. It's in my bedroom. I just plug it in wherever and I go on my walk, and you can run on it, you can walk on it. They have different speeds, different adjustments. I will show you guys. Really slick, and I've just been really enjoying it. You have an app as well, so if you want to kind of link up and check things and do specific walk types or do like virtual walks with other people, and actually it's really fun. So I'll pop all the information for that in the description box down below, and if I have a discount code, which is likely, I'll pop that in as well. So you can go and check it out for yourself, but I will show you later properly because I will be doing my steps today. Oh my god, yesterday I did one of the tasks that I said I wanted to do. So you know, at the beginning of the vlog, and I said I had a few tasks that I actually wanted to do. One of those was to get every single thing out of every single one of my kitchen cupboards, organise it, charity the stuff I don't need, throw the stuff away that needed throwing away, and then completely scrub every single cupboard and put stuff back in a more organised way. So I did 4 or 5 of the bottom cupboards, which were the main ones really, and I have all of the top ones to do. And I have my baking cupboard to do, which I'm a bit scared of, and Andy is like, that's mega, you need to get that one done as a priority. And also my mug cupboard. You guys will know my mug situation is pretty out of control. I love my mugs. I won't be getting rid of any of my mugs, that is for sure. I've said to Andy, are you precious about any of yours? And he's like, no. So I have a feeling that if any of the mugs are gonna go, it'll be the ones that, you know, don't really fit the vibe of the house, or they're not sets and things like that. A lot of my mugs are either independent ones that I bought from coffee shops, or like independent sellers on Etsy, or ones that I've seen dotted about in Anthropology, Oliver Bonus, and just stuff that I've liked over the years. And then the rest of them are predominantly Le Creuset, which hold the perfect mug size brew or coffee, so they will definitely be here to stay. But I will have a little look and see if I can kind of get things down. Anyway, I've just also got some stuff for lunch. I'm also baking a Victoria sponge today, which I'm quite happy about. I have an Ocado shop coming soon, so you really have come full circle, guys, from my last weekly shop, because I remember my Ocado shop coming earlier in the vlog, which was last week. So yeah, you really have come full circle. But what I did see on the Ocado site was some edible flowers, which I thought would be perfect for my Victoria sponge that I'm doing today, because my friend is visiting tonight. Harrison has a haircut of 3, Layla wants pancakes for lunch, and I have a lot to do, and I need to make my own lunch as well. So I'm going to get started with my day, but today will be the last day of the vlog, and then you'll probably see one from me October time now, when the Halloween-y stuff comes out. So yeah, very excited about that. But for now, I need to feed my children, I need to put this shopping away, prepare for my Ocado shop, and get ready for Harrison's appointment. So let's get cracking. When it comes to online shops and shopping in general, I'm such a creature of habit. I do, like I said, I do have my Ocado shop coming, but I did want to top myself up with some other things. Like Harrison has asked for chicken munchies and mash for dinner tonight. I'm making a chili and he doesn't want that, so I'll be making a chili tonight, which I'm actually really fancying and really excited for. But I did pick up his munchies because they didn't have any on Ocado.com from M&S, so I got 2 of those just in case. I also got Layla's favourite mozzarella sticks because they didn't have those either. I topped up on Nutella because, as I mentioned, Layla would like pancakes for brunch. I got some classic ploughman's chutney, which I'm going to have on my surprise crumpets for lunch. I have been digging crumpets recently because my friend is coming to cut Harrison's hair. I thought it'd be nice to have some biscuits on the table with some brews and some coffees, so I picked up the outrageously chocolatey milk chocolate rounds. These are really delicious. I've actually bought these for the office before and took them back, and they did not last long. They are really good, as are the chocolate shortcakes. And I picked up another cookie. We were so impressed with that raspberry cheesecake cookie that I thought, when I see the pistachio one, and it won't come around very often, I will grab it. I found a pistachio and white chocolate one. I am so excited about this. Like, you can't see that because it's not focusing, but look how insane this looks. Is that focusing? Yeah. Oh, look at that. I am going to be a really good wifey, and I am not going to touch this until Andrew gets home tonight. Good wifey points for me, because he is such a huge fan of pistachio, and yeah, I'm glad I managed to get that for us. Now, I did buy flour on the Ocado shop, but I want to get on with making the cake ASAP. So I thought if I just pick up another couple of packets, it will always get used in our house. Like, I'm always doing pizza, churros, whatever, so flour is something that we can have in abundance and it will always get used. And I also picked up an extra golden caster sugar as well. So that is my shopping, or my first part of shopping. I'll show you the other Ocado stuff when it gets here, although honestly guys, I think you'll have seen most of it in the first round of shopping that I did, because again, I'm a creature of habit. I get the same stuff every time. You're alright.
Do you want them just down here?
Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Girl, I've got 8 bags for you as well.
Perfect. Have a
See
nice
ya, you
afternoon.
too. Bye. Ocado shops here, so I thought I would very quickly show you what I got. Poppadoms, a loaf of bread, kidney beans for tonight because as I said I'm doing a chilli, more gold biscuits, my current obsession, some margarine, and I also had some food cupboard bits. So we have more flour, and as I mentioned before, I'm making a cake, so I knew that I'd use quite a bit of it today. So I got one of each, although I don't think I actually needed self-raising looking in the cupboard, but you know, hey ho. I got some passata, some chopped tomatoes, some mascarpone sauce that Harrison likes. I got some raspberry conserve as well for the Victoria sponge because I don't think I'm going to have time to make my own, if I'm honest. I got pasta, Harrison for the freezer. I got more of the mozzarella sticks. I didn't know I had those. I got some plant-based Lurpak for Andrew. More eggs because honestly, we go through eggs like nothing else. The edible flowers, which I don't know if you guys can see, but how cute do they look? Honestly, I've never put edible flowers on a cake before, so I'm very excited about that. I have my steak here, which is a beef rump steak. I also have some mascarpone cheese for a quick dinner for Layla. I got 2 of those actually, and I think I did the 3 for 10 and got a spag bol as well. I got some Munch Bunch yogurt, my Barbour cheese dip, which I'll be very happy to have for my lunch because I didn't think that was going to arrive in time. I also got some cauliflower rice because I prefer to have cauliflower rice when I can. So this will be perfect for with my chilies tonight. Andrew will have regular, as will Layla. Oyster mushrooms, very nice. Jumbo fish fingers, which I finished earlier in the week, or last week. Garlic bread for tonight as well. Another quiche because, believe it or not, I ate the whole thing the other day. I had the meal in the what I eat in a day you saw, and then I had the rest of it the next day. Lovely. And the spag bol that I just mentioned in the 3 for 10. I also got some caramelised onion chutney. I got some butter for the cakes that I'm making today, and also some fresh double cream for whipping for the cake as well. Very excited about making this Victoria sponge. And then finally I also got some more golden pasta because again I wanted to make a start early and I didn't know this was supposed to arrive between 1 and 2, so I wanted to make sure that I had the stuff. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bags to go back next week. You're talking about It's been a really nostalgic day for me, or afternoon. So I've just had my lunch. Well, I had it about an hour ago, and I started watching Sleeping with the Enemy, the Julia Roberts movie. That is such a good movie. I've not finished it just yet, but I've seen it loads, and it was one of my like teen early 20s favorites, and it's such a good film. It's giving me all the autumnal cozy vibes. Anyway, if you haven't seen it, I would definitely recommend because it's a great thriller. But I have Harrison's hair appointment in an hour, so what I want to do, because Ruby comes to the house to do it, it's the same girl who does my hair. I want to get the sponges ready for tonight so that after dinner all I have to do is decorate the cake with feel like sitting here is a bit deja vu again because I have another one of the M&S cookies in the pistachio flavour, as I've mentioned, and it's super soft, and this is what it looks like. Oh, let's have a try and see what it's like. And it has some kind of pistachio paste maybe in the middle because it's super soft on the inside. So just to show, let's see. It is really nice, but I think I prefer the cheesecake one. I'm also getting an aftertaste of lemon, so I'm wondering if this has lemon in it as well. It definitely does, doesn't it? So I'm just deciding which filling I want to fill my Victoria sponge with. And I'm thinking I might do a Swiss meringue buttercream. And my favourite Swiss meringue buttercream recipe comes from this book, which is George's Cakes. I'm not a huge lover of her sponges, if I'm honest. I find that they don't bake as well as the other books that I use, Cupcake Gemmers. Like, there's always something that just feels a little bit off by them. I'm sure that's me and not the ingredients and not the book. I'm sure that maybe this is just a bit too technical, beyond my kind of technical abilities. But yeah, I do find that sometimes, and if you look here, there is a big opportunity for them to come out a bit unevenly, and that's definitely what happened with me. So something definitely did go wrong. But what is a fail-safe, and something I've done many times, is the Swiss meringue buttercream, which is my favourite recipe of hers, and it looks like this. And it is so dreamy and whippy and delightful, delicious. I'll pipe this into anything, cupcakes, cakes. It's just really fantastic. So I'm going to do a white chocolate version. Oh, actually no, I might do a vanilla version. I'm just going to do a regular vanilla version. Okay, so I'm getting my ingredients ready, and I need 200 grams of cubed butter. Buttercream is done and it looks perfect and it holds its shape. It tastes like marshmallow. It's so delicious. It's not as sweet as an American buttercream, but it's just so fluffy in its texture. So I have my base sponge here, and I'm just going to plop some on, and then I'm going to make a little divot, like a little well in the middle, and that's when I'm going to put my jam. I've decorated the cake. It looks so good. But I thought before we have dinner and then my friend arrives, I'm going to get a little cheeky walk in, because as much as I've been busy today, I still haven't done my steps. So I'm going to use my Day Run treadmill on my walking pad, as I mentioned before. I've been doing this most days if I don't get to my 10,000 steps. That's just the goal I've been going for. I don't do it every single day. I don't do the 10,000 every single day, but most days, especially if I'm not in the office, I will bust this out. It's just really simple to use. When I'm not using it, it just slots at the side of my drawers and it's just really seamless and convenient. I think I will have a discount code. Let me check because it's very likely that I will do. So my code is NATE10 and it will enjoy £10 off. So that's fantastic. And yeah, I really like it. It's the convenience of it really and how sleek it is. So I'm going to go and do my walk and then it'll record on my watch and everything kind of syncs up and it's great. So yeah, I'm going to do my walk before dinner and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then I'm going to end the vlog, guys, because I feel like I've been vlogging forever. So thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you've enjoyed it. The next time I vlog will likely be October time. Hello, Kiki. October time with all the autumn goodness, and I am ready for it. I'm so excited. I've already started picking up homey bits, which I'll show you in my next vlog. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Leave a comment, let me know how you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.